Hey, you guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode with the DDP. I am your gracious co host, Sharnita, or just simply Nita.
And I am Dr. Benita Ledette, better known as the Love Doctor.
Hey, I'm Renee.
Okay, and now that that's out the way, oh, you see how I did that? But, I just want to introduce, this is very special for us because this is our very first special guest on the show since we've been doing the DDP. And for me, this is a very special moment. Yeah. I'm gonna let her introduce herself. The none other, the beautiful, amazing.
Oh, look! Well, look! Wait a minute! Look, no, I appreciate that warm welcome, but I am Miss Cat. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Miss Cat, for being a part of the show. We definitely appreciate your presence here tonight.
Thank you.
Real quick before we get into everything, I know you guys missed us last Thursday because of the storm. Just want to send a heartfelt condolence to everyone who lost power or who lost anything during the tornadoes last Thursday. Very devastating times. Hope you guys were safe. If you were not safe, I hope you guys are able to get some type of shelter. Just some type of help. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been under the weather. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm all over the place. But anyway, I'm gonna say a quick prayer, then we're gonna get into it. Dear God, we humbly come to you, thanking you for traveling grace to and from our destinations, and we ask that you bless this union of 4 women, 4 voices, 3 mics, and 1 space. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, and so tonight's topic, without further ado, is called Love and Money.
Oh, yeah.
Love versus money.
Yeah, baby.
And those two go hand in hand because I feel like for me, you can't have one without the other. Wouldn't you ladies agree?
That's
just my personal opinion. I could be wrong.
Some people would beg to differ. I was about to say, yeah. Some people would beg to differ. Okay. I don't know if I beg to differ, but some people may.
Yeah. And the thing with that is, that can go a lot. That door can swing a lot of ways. And I say that because I've known some people to say, hey, what's love? I don't need money. I don't need a man or a woman with a lot of money. As long as we have each other, we have love. Right. And if love keeps you warm and it keeps your mouth fed alone.
I'm about to say, how does it keep your mouth fed?
They fall in love.
Okay.
They're literally surviving off of love.
Right, exactly. They're hungry.
I don't see how you can have love without the other.
I'm about to say, because how does it keep your mouth fed? Like, full in love. Okay.
They like, oh, I just love you. I'm not hungry, but I'm not hungry. But I got love. I'm full.
Okay.
I'm so
Okay.
That could have went several different ways.
I know.
Well, speaking of that, on that note, when you say, I love you, we in love, but I'm hungry, and you're trying to figure out what you're gonna eat, and there's nothing but some ice cubes in there. And, you open up the refrigerator, it's empty. So all I can say is, for me, I love the love, but we gotta make it make sense.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We
gotta make it make sense. Now, for me, it's different. It's like, okay, if you're together, you have a relationship, you're married or whatever, and let's just say you're on top of the world, blah blah blah, and then some things happen, and you all of a sudden not high like you used to be, don't have the money you used to have, and now you're in survival mode, right? Well, for me, I'm gonna hang in there. We're gonna hang in there until we get it back together and we get back on one accord. I'm not the one that when the money runs out, I'm gone, because I've been in that position before. I have, and that's why I'm still here, and that's why we still together, because that has happened before. Like back when the recession hit back in 2008 and 2010. the trucking industry just went. It took a hard hit. Took a
It
dive,
did.
and everything escalated from that. Remember
Yes.
the housing crisis?
Yes,
Remember
mhm.
all of that?
Yes,
So yeah, so to be able to survive something like that and still be together, and it's
Mhm.
2024.
Yeah, because a lot of people didn't survive the pandemic.
Yeah,
That
Because they
right.
were quarantined together. They
Yeah.
know exactly what kind of spouse.
Absolutely.
Yes.
they had.
Yeah.
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 I think I made a mistake. Where the papers at?
Really, people started figuring out they didn't like each other.
Yeah.
Well, not each other. I'm sorry,
Themselves.
Yeah.
Themselves.
Yeah.
They start. Yeah.
Well, themselves. I mean, each other too, but definitely themselves.
Yeah.
Because most people don't spend a lot of time together. They're in and out.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Like
right.
they may be on different schedules. Because
Yeah.
I know my husband and I,
Yeah.
we have different schedules.
Right.
Okay.
He works during, varying days.
Yeah.
But I have a straight Monday through Friday
Yeah.
job.
Right.
So
Okay.
and during the pandemic, we didn't stop.
Mhm.
He was an essential worker, so he kept working.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I
Mm.
work from home, so I never stopped working.
Mm.
So it was no downtime for us. But
Yeah.
a lot of people that had that downtime,
Yeah.
it was like, okay, so we sitting in each other's face. Now what?
What? Yeah.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
learned a lot about each other during that time for sure.
Hey, Peaches.
Mhm.
Okay. Ashley Locke. Get it, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all looking good. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ash.
Okay, so because we have our special celebrity guest, Miss
Oh,
Cat,
look at- y'all just gassing me up today. Look.
She was
Look.
already with me. We
Look.
were virtually live on Tuesday, and I introduced the people to Miss Cat. Now she's with us, the ladies, the podcast, the Divas Dose. Listen, speaking of divas, okay, real divas do boss shit, okay? They really do. Okay. So I need you to tell these people what this diva right here, Woke Money, what you got going on for June the 8th.
Okay.
I need you to tell them about your wine. I need you to tell them who Miss Cat is.
Okay.
Just
Look,
let them
look,
have
look.
it. Let them have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, y'all. First things first. I've been on a media press run, for the last couple of weeks, and the love that I'm getting in this room tonight, baby. Look, I'm like, yes, okay, this is what I like to feel. But no, seriously, I'm Miss Cat. I am the founder of the Woke Money Movement. The Woke Money Movement is an initiative to bring financial literacy resources to the Black and Brown community. I actually do own and operate my own tax prep business, so flat fee tax prep and services. And being in the tax space, there was a couple of things that I realized really quickly. First things first is I didn't know that there were so many millionaires, in the space. So with that being said, I noticed that a lot of us, and I'm saying us, right?
Mhm.
We scaled up very quickly. So we started from like nothing. And then like within a couple of months, like we scaled up to become like 6 and 7 figure earners, within months.
Mhm.
So there was a gap.
Mhm.
I remember when I first got my very first $30,000 tax bill from the IRS,
Mhm.
like what,
Mhm.
even though I do taxes,
I get
look,
that.
I was
It's
still,
different when you pay.
I'm
Yeah.
still like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so the gap of financial literacy on that side, and we also serve low income people. So it just kind of got me to the space, like, how can I help? What can I do, to help this? And so that's how we started Woke Money Movement. So Woke Money is not the resource. What we do is we bring resources together. And so with that being said, on June the 8th at NRG, we are hosting a conference, which is basically a manifestation of what we do. And it's going to be a hub of all different type of resources and, information in one place. So a day of what I would consider to be Black excellence.
Yes.
So that's what we're doing on June 8th at NRG.
Yes. Okay, so I failed to mention this part on Tuesday, so I'm so glad that we're having a part 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Look.
What I failed to mention is that people who enter this room has a chance to win $1,000 at this conference. So who do you know out there doing Woke Money conferences? You might be able to walk home with $1,000.
Right.
So I'm just saying.
And the
This
thing, the thing is, yes, we're gonna bless your pockets, but at the end of the day, all these workshops, all the panel discussions, we just got off a live. So shout out to Black Wall Street, because like literally like an hour ago, we on the live with D-Rec and Messiah from SSMG management. But basically this conference is you don't know who you're going to meet, right?
Right.
So the relationships, the networking, the workshops, you can't put a price on that. And then on top of that, now we're doing, where when you come, you get the opportunity to potentially get some money too. It's like, this is a no-brainer. Like, what are we waiting for, right?
That's right.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
either way you go, there's going to be a wealth of knowledge
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Not only are you lining your pocketbook, but you're lining your mind.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Right.
for
That's
sure.
right.
Lining your mind with the knowledge.
That's
Yes.
right. That's right. And I mean, and just think about it now. I don't, one thing Miss Cat and I have that we have truly had an agreement on is love and money is the two most needed things in the world.
Yes,
But
yes.
it's the two things that people don't want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to talk about it for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like when I say, "Oh, I'm gonna do something for matchmaking and whatever, you be the main one in the room that want the boo or want to get matchmake." But when I say, "Well, come on up,
Yep.
let me,"
Oh,
"No, I
girl,
ain't
now.
going up
Yep,
there, no."
yep.
Well, why? It might have
Exactly.
been your night. You
Exactly.
just never know. You don't know who had their eye on you.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You don't know. Just like, okay, so let me throw this in there. On Sunday, I will be hosting the all white party for the Houston Cigar Week. I am there to make some couples. So I want to throw that out there.
Okay, now.
So this is supposed to happen somewhere between 5 and 7. The venue is from 4 to midnight. It's at the Ivy House on Washington Street. So all you have to do is purchase an all-day pass from Houston Cigar Week and be there from 4 to 12. I just want to throw that out there. But my point is, I literally want to get on that stage and pick some people out, have the audience help me pick some. I really want to somebody say, "Oh, I met my fiance at Houston Cigar Week," and Dr. Love is really passionate about it, and I mean, and we want to take that thing so far to where we've said that if somebody is bold enough to get up there and we meet a match. We had even thought about like bringing them back on the show, to talk about their experience.
That'd be good.
Like it just like we really want to make this a thing.
Yeah.
So, so really, and that's just in the love lane. But let's talk about the money part. So the money part, I want you guys to know there is going to be workshops about cannabis at this workshop. Okay, who having workshops about cannabis?
Yes.
Okay. I'm telling y'all, she's bringing y'all the heavy hitters.
Oh, and not to cut you off, look,
yeah,
y'all. So I was y'all first special guest, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all some special information, okay? Because I had just decided yesterday what my workshop was gonna be about. So I'm hosting my own workshop, okay? So one thing that I realize is that a lot of us have skills and things of that nature. Like, for example, I'll give you a real life example. I do taxes. So when I started off, I was just a mere tax professional, right? Like I'm doing taxes sun up to sundown. But I realized like, man, I can make more money if I start coaching and I start training other people how to do taxes. Well, guess what? A lot of people don't know how to streamline or set up a coaching platform for their business. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to host a workshop at the conference showing people how to structure a coaching program for their business. I made my first $250,000 just off coaching alone. So I'm going to show everybody the exact steps of what I've done or and what I've put together, so that way they can literally take the notes, go home and implement that. Right. So I'm using that as a real life example because that's what my workshop is about. But we have 40 other workshops that are going to be there doing the same exact thing. We're talking about credit, like she said, cannabis. You can get your own virtual cannabis dispensary for as low as I think it's like $500, and they get everything. Yeah, baby. Yes,
I'm telling you,
like I mean,
We
so
telling y'all, we know the people.
Like,
that, yes.
yes. So I'm talking about. So if you want to get a house, if you're trying to, get a trust, if you're trying, like, basically, like I said, everything that you need is gonna be in one room at that conference. But then, to add a little relief, because these workshops are a little intense, like, because at the end of the day, these are like, hey, change your life, get it in order, right? But now we have the panel. So this is how the panels come in, because in between the workshops you can come to different panel discussions. So one of which is the love versus money panel. But we also have real men real talk, where the men can come together and have a conversation about their mental health and what they struggling with, right? We were just live like an hour ago. We're having a panel discussion. Is the music business a real business? At what point in time do you let the game go? If you are aspiring to be in the music industry, why don't you come learn from OG Run C? Why don't you come learn from D-Rec, of Rec Shop, and see exactly how do you monetize and make money? And once you do start making money, how do you flip that? And make other things. He was talking about today of how he have different businesses and things of that nature. So I'm saying all that to say, I know I'm long-winded and y'all like, hey, this is my show. Look. Okay, look. I'm not trying to take over the show, but the thing that I just want y'all to understand is it ain't no one box or whatever. It's not like, oh, here's the gift box and y'all have to do what we say. No, it's like, hey, I want to learn about this. I can step over here, learn about that. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have the Woke Money Awards. I mean, it's just going to be, like I said, a day of just Black excellence. And it's going to be one of those things that you're going to be like, man, I should have been there. If you didn't go, you're going to be like, man, I seen all the videos. I heard, I should have been there. So you don't want to be that person. Don't be that person, y'all. Be in the building.
I'm seeing wow factor from beginning to end.
I appreciate that.
No, seriously. Okay, so you guys, if you want to be a part of tonight's show and you have some questions about love for Dr. Benita, or if you have some money questions for Miss Cat, please feel free to call 832-560-2885. And I mean, don't be shy about your questions. Just call in and get you some answers, and it might be something you're looking for. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Please like, subscribe, and share.
And so, while we're on this subject, we're covering all subjects around love, money, and all that. Well, I had mentioned on Tuesday, when we were on part one, I mentioned on Tuesday that one of the biggest celebrity disputes going on right now, love versus money, is Portia and Simon. From Housewives of Atlanta. When I tell you, that's a love versus money.
Oh, baby, yes.
Oh my God. So, I would like to know if there's anybody out there who's had an experience with where you thought it was love, but then you figured out the person was just using you. It was really money or something like that. I mean, call us with your experience. We would love to hear it, because we don't know everything. We might need to hear your story so it could alert other people of what has happened. One thing I like about this platform is when we share our stories, we end up helping other people, because so many people have left this show saying, man, like I needed to hear that and I need that. So tonight is no different, except for we just have a special guest that's sharing her perspective, her wealth, her knowledge, and her major event that's coming on June the 8th at NRG. To purchase tickets for the Woke Money Conference, it's
$50, and you can go to wokemoney.org to get the tickets. But that's like a sandwich and a drink, like, you know what I mean? Like
a meal for two.
There you go. Exactly. So there ain't no excuse. Like, you need to be in the building at the Woke Money Conference. So yeah, you can just go to wokemoney.org and grab your tickets there. And yeah,
it should be priceless when it comes to
the
knowledge.
show should.
Exactly.
It sure should. But
Exactly.
unfortunately, sometimes with us,
I know.
we have our perception, and I think that might be some of the reason why some people are held back because they don't want to invest in themselves. They don't want to take that leap.
And then I'm gonna take it a step further. I'm gonna be that one with the subconscious girl. This get rich overnight quick scheme. You know how they be at.
That is true. That's true. That's
But
true.
these are legitimate businesses.
Yes.
Proven that they work.
Yes. So
absolutely.
and that's the great thing, because what I was gonna say is, I screened every one of our workshops. Like, it wasn't like, oh, let me pay you some money, girl. It was like, no.
Yes.
Let's have a conversation.
Yes.
Let me look you up.
Yes.
Let me
Yes.
verify. So
Yes.
you're gonna be sitting down with millionaires. You're gonna be sitting down with high income earners. These are
Yes.
people that doing what you want to do.
Right.
So this ain't no shaking and faking. This is
Right.
the real deal.
And let me just shout out who the host is.
Oh,
The host is Marcus Bowers himself.
uh,
Marcus Bowers is the guru
Mhm.
of the multi-millionaire
Mhm.
moguls. She's happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
baby.
Yes. She's happy hair.
Yes.
I know. I used to get.
Yeah.
No,
Look, I'm gonna be at the conference, right?
Yes. I was a faithful sheep. I even went when they had where you had the salons with the hair and that, where you could go there, get the stylist, get the hair out.
Baby.
It was a one-shop stop. I'm talking about I would come way from West Palmer and come way over to the north side because we had to move. I'm talking about, and the girl, she was so sweet.
Mm.
She was so sweet. She would wait for me. She'd take me for late appointments. Baby, I had it going on. So yeah. So Marcus Bowers is the host, and so
And let me tell y'all about him too.
yes,
So he's hosting, and again, this is an all-day event.
yeah,
So I scheduled out, in the program, I'm like, yo, let me schedule out a few breaks so that way you're not like just on stage
Right.
like from 10 a.m. to 7, right?
right.
So on his first break, guess what he wants to do? A workshop.
And guess what the workshop is on? AI.
Mm.
He is a genius
Mm.
at AI.
Mm.
A genius.
So
yes.
he's gonna be showing you guys how to make money online in your sleep.
in your sleep.
Okay.
So is that I mean, I don't, and then so you can't say, oh, these people scamming this.
Yeah.
This is a millionaire. Like,
yeah.
so you do, if you do your research, Google the event, look it up.
Yeah.
But if you look at these are
yeah.
A1 creme de la creme
Yeah.
people. We have therapists.
Mhm.
So healing our relationship with money. That's
Yeah.
a big thing too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't even feel worthy.
Right.
They don't even think they're worthy
Right.
to make a certain amount of money.
And
They don't,
can I just
so
say this?
most,
Can I just say this? Most of us, a lot of people think to have been a millionaire, you had to have all the money at one time. Can I just say this?
keep
I
it
honestly
real.
believe-
Keep it up.
I honestly believe that I've been a millionaire.
Mm.
I honestly believe that because all
You
the
have.
money that I've been through,
Yep.
the money that I've been through, and did I mismanage some of it? Yes, I
Yes.
did.
But guess what?
Mhm.
Guess what?
Mhm.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that
Mhm.
because when you say the word financial literacy, for
Yeah.
some reason, people always think it's
They
for the
scream.
broke.
They
But
scream.
but then they also
Yeah.
think, oh well, I got money.
Yeah.
I don't need that. I'm doing good. But guess what?
You
There
gotta
you
keep
go.
it. That's it.
That's the point.
You gotta keep it.
So
Yes.
not only is this conference going to show you how to get the money,
Mhm.
but we're going to show you how to keep the money.
and the money.
And yes, and then once you get to a certain point, now you got to set up stuff so you can leave a what? Legacy.
Right. Yeah.
Because guess what? If you don't set yourself up the right way, you'll lose everything
That's
that you
right.
work
You
for
will.
because
You
you
will.
have people that don't know how to manage
That's
it.
right.
That's why people lose their property.
Mhm.
That's why people lose their stuff that they've worked so hard for because you
so can I say this?
say it.
Anything you mismanage, you will lose.
Yes.
Whether it's your relationship,
Yes, indeed.
your money,
Yourself.
whatever, yourself,
Mhm.
all of that, you
Yes.
will lose. Yeah.
So that's why this is extremely important because we're hitting all the key points.
Yeah.
You got a problem with your mind, let's deal with it. I
Yeah.
mean, we have so many therapists that are going to be in the building certified like this, you know,
Yeah.
again, this ain't
Yeah.
cousin boo boo,
Yeah.
like this is, you know what I mean, like these are certified, you know,
But I'm glad
you know what I
touched on
mean.
that 'cause I want to throw that out there for all the non-believers.
Yeah,
We
like
always have those one like,
Yep.
oh, it's too good to be true.
Yeah.
for sure.
Like, no, not
And
at
then
all.
for anybody that's African American that believe that therapy is not something that you should do.
For
Mhm.
sure, for
It's
sure.
definitely beneficial.
Oh,
Right,
most
right. So
definitely.
let me ask y'all something. Are y'all fasting? Are you fasting?
What's
You
fasting
fasting?
for what? Look.
Certain hours of the day.
So if we can we break open some wine?
Oh,
We can break open some
I'm
look.
not in my fast hours right now.
Oh,
Look, she was like, look, this is the perfect time. Look,
Okay.
look.
Like, 'cause we check on your sister.
Yeah.
I
was like-
to ask first, you know, because I'm tired of looking at this frost on these bottles.
Look.
And so, you know, I just said we ain't said nothing about your bottles. We gotta let the people know that you got a whole woke money wine out here.
There
for
you
these people,
there we go.
You know,
Yes.
so you gotta let them know, and then we gonna taste it. Cause see, the girls ain't tasted this wine. We need to know about this woke
Yes,
money wine.
ma'am.
And you know.
She gonna wake me up and say,
Oh,
it's
stay look.
I'm gonna pour you. I mean, I'll pour you some.
Yes, yes, yes. So as like the Taste of Love, we are sisters in that regard.
Yes.
So we are both crafted by Signature Sips
Okay.
Winery.
Yeah.
So as you know, our wines are vegan, all natural, gluten free. Mine is fortified. So what that means is it's a little bit stronger than your normal wine. So yeah, so I call it like kind of like a spiked lemonade flavor.
Okay.
And
"Hey,
yes.
this is my vowel alcoholic."
Yeah.
Look,
Basically.
well, see what had happened was,
She made this wine so you could stay woke.
Look.
Because see, we be sleeping and falling asleep.
There you go.
And we got to stay woke around.
But
you know,
I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why I felt the wine was a great addition to the brand is because sometimes we, like I said, we have to celebrate ourselves. So it's like it's a celebratory thing, but then also it brings people together.
Yes.
So now it's like, okay, why don't we come together over this wine? And now that I got you, look, let's look. Now that I got you, let's talk about this, or let's talk about the money.
Right.
You know what I mean? So so at the end of
Wine always brings out the best.
there you
and
go.
then, you know, it kind of loosens people up.
There you go.
They're uptight when they talk about money.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you something. And I gotta say this to keep it real. The one that you hear bragging about what they got, and
Yes,
this and that,
be the
whatever,
brokest
that's
one
the
in the
brokest
room.
one in the room. I want
Look.
to tell y'all that. So, ladies, let the love doctor
Look.
give you a tip. Hold on.
Okay.
So this is for love versus
Okay,
money.
okay,
Love versus money.
Okay.
Yes. So, ladies, let me give y'all a tip while we talking about this love right quick from Dr. Love.
Okay.
So, you know, in my young days,
Look
look at that. Look at that.
All right.
Yeah, it's good. So, you know, in my young days, you know, you would have the guys come up to you, you know, at the club or whatever. And it was always the ones who
Flashy.
you know, and all that and whatever. And so I would always tell my girlfriends,
Don't watch out for him.
Not him. He
Yeah.
broke. You know, he broke. Don't I say? And so it would be a quiet one standing over off to himself.
Like,
Yeah.
that's the
Check
one.
I said,
Yeah.
that's the one
Yeah.
right there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could always pick them, you know.
Yeah.
And so then, hey there, and so Dr. the Berry, hey, baby. And so hey Kyra, hey Peaches. So I would always tell her, listen, the one that's quiet and standing back there, that's the one who got it.
Yeah.
When he come over and say, do you want a drink? You say yes.
Yeah.
That's the one right there, you know. Yeah. And
But what about the ones that be driving their homeboys whip and the homeboy in the passenger seat.
Oh.
Money.
Well, you're right. That part. See, you just
Like I'm about to say, y'all done showed me some new stuff. Like I wasn't ready for that. Look.
Sometimes their actions will tell it all.
It will because you know when it's their car, not because they don't know how to act.
Yeah.
They don't know how to act. They
Hanging all out the window. Look, hanging all out. Look.
Scrubs.
Jesus
I
Christ.
just thought I would give y'all a little love tip.
We needed that.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
thank you.
Because real ballers and players, they gonna keep it low down.
Oh, right. And you want to know why they gonna keep it low? Because they really don't want you asking them for nothing.
Right.
They really don't. So they gonna keep it low, So that was a little love tip right there. Baby, I need to be at the next session.
Well, look, you need to come to the love versus money. Because look,
yes, you can.
look,
You
I
can.
think we're gonna be talking about. I don't think the gloves are coming off.
No.
Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like I will speak from the single perspective.
Mhm.
We have Dr. Love, and then we have our couple
Yeah.
that's going to be talking from a couple's perspective.
Mhm.
So at the end of the day, I think the panel's well rounded,
Yeah.
and you're going to get some great insight
Yes.
on the topic.
Right.
Well,
So let me just
need
give
a hype man in between.
So let me give you a little hint of what the love versus panel gonna be.
Okay.
A little hint, like say for instance, you are getting ready to get married,
Okay.
but you don't really know how to talk about, your finances. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
you don't know how, like,
Combining those
combining
finances.
the accounts,
Asking them about their credit,
Right,
stuff,
yeah,
Yep.
that kind of stuff, and you're like, is it okay if I have my separate account?
Yeah.
Or,
Mm,
you know what I mean? That kind
Yep.
of stuff, and those are the kind of things that we're going to touch on, because if you can put it all out up front,
Yeah.
there will be no misunderstandings
Yes.
later.
Right.
And that makes it better for everybody,
Yes,
okay?
I
Because
And what I was about to say, and what about this? What if you fall for somebody in love with them and then realize they broke?
see,
Ooh.
that's see.
Girl.
I'll say that one for
No,
I'm
I'm just saying.
I'll say the next one for the
Look,
couple.
is love enough? Look, is love enough?
His mama better. No,
Look, I'm just saying. Look,
And I'm just being honest. I
Yeah.
think, like, for most successful people, men and women,
Mhm.
I think that's their deal. Like, I'm not gonna settle for someone who has less than
right.
and can possibly walk away with everything I work hard to
there,
Right.
that
right.
part.
That part.
That part.
I
That
think
part.
that's why it's a lot of people that's just single and
Yep.
Yeah.
successful and rich.
Yep.
But-
Yep.
but
But have
that's why
somebody
you
that's bringing something to the table
right.
and that wants something for themselves.
Yeah.
But that's why you have to come to the table in the beginning and
Yep.
get it all
Right.
out
Yep.
and
Let's
have some
talk
kind
about
of
it.
agreement.
Yep.
And even as a matter of fact, I even met this young lady, and I didn't even know who her brother was. Her brother is somebody that knows my husband and the son. Like, you just never know.
Yeah,
who
you
knows
know
who.
who.
So she's like, "No, Dr. Love, I've been watching you." She said, I just got proposed to. She said, "I want you to coach me on our premarital."
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I said,
Okay,
okay.
Dr. Love.
I said, all right, because you don't have a successful marriage if you sit down in front of me. You
Yeah.
don't have one. Yeah, the only reason why you won't have one if y'all just decide to go
Do
your
something
separate ways.
else.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you straight
Yes.
on everything. Yeah, everything that you should know, your do's, your don't, and
Yeah.
everything. I'm gonna give it to you straight. Didn't nobody give me a book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't have a Dr. Love when I was getting married. You know what I'm saying? A coach, none of that. I ain't have none of that.
And you
Yeah.
know what? And speaking of that, that's why this conference is so important.
Yeah.
Because there may be some people that are single
Yeah.
that are like, hey, I want love. I don't really know.
Right.
That's why you need to come. Because
Yeah.
guess what?
Yeah.
After we do our panel,
Mhm.
who's going to be in the audience, chilling around, walking around? Dr. Love.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this might be an opportunity. Hey,
That's right.
let me
That's right.
approach her. Let me
And I
see.
give away free advice all the time.
There you go.
I give away free advice all
And
the
that's-
time. That's
and
my gift.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying
That's
about
what you
never
guys
knowing.
should
Yeah.
Never knowing who's going to be in the room, never knowing like what information, what can you just never know.
Right.
Yeah, I got two questions.
Mhm.
Since
got-
nobody's calling in
Right.
with questions,
You know what?
Let
It's
me
been
ask
a
the
while
question.
since we've been
I
here.
know.
And so they done
always-
got off.
They always act funny when we get the
Yeah,
third. When we don't give them the Divas dose, you know the Thursday before they act a little funny and shifty. It's all right though. It's all right.
Yeah.
But okay. So my question, I have one question for Dr. Love and then one question for you, Ms.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Dr. Love
Okay,
first.
go ahead.
Do you feel that everyone is capable of love and falling in love, or just, should be in love?
You say, do I feel that everyone is capable
Of loving
and falling in love?
falling in love. Yeah.
That's a two-part question,
Okay.
and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
The answer to your question is yes. We are capable.
Mm.
Everybody is capable.
Okay.
But the second part to it is everybody won't utilize that capability.
Mm.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They won't utilize it because of things in their head, past experiences,
I love it.
and what people say.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you, like, for instance, let's say I connect you with a guy, right? Yo,
Well, you know what kind of guy you gotta be.
right. But anyway, let's just say I connect you with a guy, right? And here come your sister.
Yeah.
Here come your
Mama, your
Here come-
mama.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Here come all these people. Well, where he work at, and what he do, and this and that and all that. That ain't for y'all. That's not
Yeah.
none of y'all business.
Because that'll be my family.
Right. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. My point is, they can actually send away a good person.
Yes.
That you have met that might be your right one.
Yeah.
When you meet somebody, tune all that out in the beginning. Like, see who they are for you. Put your bifocals on. Put your, what's the thing they call it? Binoculars.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
your binoculars
Yeah.
on, and you zoom in.
Yeah.
With your spirit and the Holy Spirit, and God, because God gonna tell you.
Yeah.
He gonna show you. So I'm just saying, and the reason why I say that, because a lot of the people that come and have their opinions about it, half of them ain't got nobody.
Right.
That's true.
Or just be jealous.
Or just be
Yeah.
jealous.
Jealous,
And
yeah.
and then because they'll be jealous of you because you're gonna stop hanging out with them.
Because
on ladies'
exactly.
night, and 'cause you gonna
Exactly,
have you
'cause you got a
boo.
man.
Yeah, you gonna have your boo. So just be really, 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 really careful and cautious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
got you.
did that help? Did I
No,
answer your
it
question?
did.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
good.
So,
Okay.
that was a very good answer.
So
Okay.
get in tune with you, and then you can tune them out.
Correct.
Absolutely. And
You
that's what I've
can.
been doing. I spend a lot of time with myself.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I
Just
do.
tune them out for a minute. Like, in other words, let them say something. Let it go over your ear. If it's something you really need to hear, tuck it in your
Yeah.
back, in your back office.
Yeah.
If they try to say something and a red flag is coming or whatever, okay, that's cool, but put it back here.
Yeah.
And but don't make it be, okay, she said this, so yeah, he
But-
might be really broke. No, you
But see,
don't know
but
that.
see, one thing about me, Dr. Love, is that I don't go off of, I hear your opinion,
Right.
but I don't base my
Reality.
my
Yeah.
decision.
But
off
I'm
of that.
telling you, you
Let
think
me
I'm
tell you why. I'm finna tell you.
okay. Go
when
ahead.
when I first met my husband,
Yeah.
he was staying with his mama, take care of his mama.
Okay,
Oh, you dating somebody to stay with their mama?
all of that. See what I'm
No,
saying?
let me tell you.
See what I'm saying? For all you
Don't even know the brother.
But check
He
this
might
out.
own the
But check
house.
this
Like,
out.
you know.
Check this out. Check this out. He might be the millionaire
Yeah.
that just closed on this big old complex and just
Well,
listen.
it so
I'm just at his
happened-
mama house temporarily
Yeah.
while this big old project
Yeah.
coming up or something. You know what I'm saying? For real.
But I tuned it out,
Yeah.
turned out,
Yeah.
success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you get what
But I
I'm
have
saying?
discernment. I know.
Yeah.
I knew what
Yeah.
kind of dude he was,
Yeah.
what kind of person he
So
was.
that's what I'm
Because I
saying.
had
And
discernment.
kudos to you.
Thank you.
And kudos
Because
that
a lot
you
of
gotta
people
share
ain't like
your
that.
experience.
Because a lot of people like, hey, my mama said,
Yeah.
You know,
That's because
right.
they're not strong-willed and strong-minded.
Yeah,
They
Correct.
don't know
True.
themselves.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
But
Correct.
when you
Yeah.
love yourself too, and then somebody else comes to love you, you're gonna know if they're loving you right.
Yeah,
because
correct.
you love
Correct.
yourself a certain way.
That's
That's
right.
true.
That's right.
That's so true.
I need somebody to call
I got
in.
another question. I got
Well, okay, what you got? What you got?
I'm gonna repeat the question and then the number and then we're gonna have Miss Cat come on. Okay, so if y'all come on now, if y'all hearing us talk, I know we wasn't here last week and I know the story got us off. I understand all of
Oh,
that.
my
But
God.
we love talking to y'all.
Yes.
So if anybody want to call in with a question for Miss Cat, for one of us, love, money, any of that, that's what we're here for. 832-560-2885.
Okay, and since y'all not calling in, I got the question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Miss Cat, for you,
Okay.
I have three things:
Okay.
All
Three
right,
things.
three
I'm like,
things. Go
well,
ahead.
okay.
revocable, irrevocable living trust, on last will and testament.
Dang, you put me on the spot.
What would be your winner of choice?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Can
Okay.
we have a moment of
Of
transparency?
course, please.
Okay.
That's what we are. Yeah.
So again, like I explained, with Woke Money, we are the curator of resources, right?
Right.
So that means that I am not literate in every
Okay.
single topic,
No, I
right?
appreciate that.
So with that being said, though,
Okay.
as your cash flow connection, right? And as your financial
See, that's that
literacy
money coming out
plug,
of it.
right?
Yeah, see.
Look, you know what I mean? I can connect you
To the right
with
person.
the right
I
person.
love it.
So
Okay.
shout out to HC Law Firm, Miss Latrice Martin, who is an attorney
Okay.
that will be at the Woke Money Conference.
Okay.
She will be hosting a workshop
Okay.
on wills and trusts.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you have that question, I would say reserve it for
I
the
got you.
for the people
Yes.
that are the experts.
That's right. That's right. That's
But if you want to ask me, would I still stay with him after he goes broke? Well, no. I'll take that type of question tonight, especially when I've been drinking. Look,
I've been drinking.
look,
I've been
look,
drinking.
give me one of those type of questions. Like,
No, but that's the thing. Like, and I'm glad you brought that up because would you stay with him if he went broke? And here's the thing. I'm gonna put a twist to that. Say he was a serial cheater. I'm just saying a serial cheater, pathological liar.
oh Lord,
No, no,
look,
it's a lie.
look, okay,
She
So,
a
a
liar.
liar,
A
a deceiver, look, a heartbreaker, look, look.
I hope he got some other
Yeah,
things.
for a whisk.
She want him to love. No. But I'm saying, say he was those two things.
Okay.
And the money, got a little funny, a little dried up, and y'all was leaning on your pocketbook now. How would you handle it?
So first things first. First things first. It would be different if the scenario was different. So if he was a liar and cheater and a deceiver and all that, and he had a bag, then that's a different. We're talking about something different now. Now it's like, okay, can I stay because he got the money? But when the money run out and you all of that, like, sir, goodbye. Like,
And here's the thing, I hate to refer to this, but I think of the Cassie and Diddy situation.
Yeah.
I know that's very touchy.
Yeah.
All those years
Yeah.
he was doing this,
Yeah.
why did it take you now? And it's just me, I'm just curious. Why did, and maybe you can answer this, Dr.
Okay,
Why
I
did it
can.
take you now to come out and talk about it?
That's a whole different level because she was being abused and her mental
Yeah.
was
Right.
being affected.
But then also, so that's what I'm saying. The scenario that you're
Mhm.
talking about is totally different
Yeah.
because this man didn't lose, like he
Yeah.
he got the money,
Right.
and so
Well, 'cause
not
I
saying
asked that
not.
because you said he still had his money.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, so not that the Cassie situation have anything to do with it,
Yeah.
but think about what's the chick that the chick that he with right now, the city girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
okay, so don't she get like 250,000 a month from this man?
Something like that.
200.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Large
saying?
amount, large
What
amount.
I'm saying is so yeah, like of course people gonna stick around and go through whatever,
Well,
you
this
know,
is-
in
this is
some
what I think.
circumstances.
Right.
This is
Not
what I think.
necessarily that with Cassie, but
Yeah.
in some.
Right. What I think what happened with Cassie, and I don't know, this
Yeah.
is my opinion.
Yeah.
What I think was because I've been around domestic violence victims. What I know is that they're very scared.
Mhm.
They're very scared to leave if they don't have a plan.
I got
Very,
you.
very scared. And like the guys will threaten them.
Mhm.
They'll threaten their families, all of that. They will tell them, "Hey, I'm gonna kill your mama. I'm gonna kill
Okay,
your."
gotcha.
So when you're not strong enough to just make up your mind and say, you know what, you're not bluffing me no more.
Yeah.
With whatever you was gonna do, you was gonna do it anyway. I'm out of here. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they be scared.
Okay.
That's why
And-
on that video you saw she went on back in there with him because she was scared for her life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And from what they say about him,
Mhm.
like he's ruthless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
And she was young.
And she was
Yeah.
young.
And I
Yeah.
asked, and I asked that too because I knew a lady and her husband, her spouse, used to beat on her,
Mhm.
and she would allow it and keep going back to him. And finally, the question was posed, you know, why did you allow him to beat you and keep going back? And guess what her response was?
What?
Because I was just seeking attention from my mom.
what?
Okay, something was wrong.
So,
with
but-
that.
Nah, look,
That was a whole.
I wasn't ready for that
That's what I'm
answer.
saying,
Yeah,
though. So sometimes domestic violence, when
Yeah.
somebody just keeps allowing a person to
Yeah.
batter them,
Yeah, it's mental. It
Yeah.
gets, yeah,
It's
very
different,
mental.
different
Yeah,
factors on why women stay.
Yeah.
Right, it is. It
Yeah.
It
is.
is different factors.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Fear, finances, you know, their mental health.
And- yeah.
heart attack,
Mm-hmm.
And
so
again,
many different things.
and again, it this may not be for the cast, you know, for that particular situation,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of them do stay because of the money.
Right.
Like you get accustomed to a certain
Right.
lifestyle.
Yes.
You know, whatever the case may be, you like,
Mhm.
look, I can deal with a little
Mhm.
whatever as
Yeah.
long as I keep him happy. You
Right,
know, whatever
right.
the case
And
may
I know,
be.
Yeah.
I know,
You know?
whose husband was a serial cheater, and she stayed because of her lifestyle.
There you go. And then a lot of them start doing it on the side too.
Yeah, yeah. They-
You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
shoot, we can do this
Yeah,
together.
play this
Right,
game. But
shoot.
I just couldn't do it.
Me
And
neither.
The only reason why I couldn't do it is because of my health.
Mm.
My health is worth more than
Well, are you saying
the things
now
or
or the
whatever.
younger?
the younger Benita too, because I didn't
Okay.
play that. Yeah,
Okay.
because you got to think long term.
Mhm.
A lot of these people that you're out there messing with, you know, we talked about this before. They got demons in their spirit. I don't want that
Mm.
spirit.
So,
Yeah.
And then
soul ties.
soul ties.
Yep.
And the second thing is a lot of them are not healthy.
Yeah.
And so you bringing that both ways, whatever. I mean, I don't care if you wearing condoms, whatever. You still,
Yeah. Whining.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I can't.
So at
I don't want none
at
of
this
that.
stage in y'all life,
Mhm.
would y'all date a guy, or even fellas date a woman, a person,
Uh-huh.
if they're totally transparent and they come to you straight up
Mhm.
at this stage of your
Go
life,
ahead,
this
go
age,
ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
hey, I got diabetes, I got high blood pressure, I got congestive heart failure, I got
Uh-huh.
this.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying, they
Go ahead.
straight
Go
up
ahead.
with you.
Go ahead. Uh-huh.
At this stage in your life,
Uh-huh.
would that person be a candidate of a person you would
No.
consider being
No.
with?
No,
And why?
because, and I'm gonna tell you why. For me, it's a no, and the only reason why is because I have put my life on hold for too many people for too long.
Oh,
I gave up my life, my sacrifices
Wow.
for my 20s and my 30s to all of my siblings because I helped my mom raise my siblings and I helped raise my bonus kids.
Okay.
And then after all of that, my kid was
Yeah.
born.
Okay.
My you know, and he just made 21.
Yeah.
Got you. You like that? I'm good. Look.
I ain't tell you
Yeah.
Do you
nobody else.
feel like that? Do you
Yeah.
do you feel like that would make you a hospice wife if you did?
Yes.
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 And you wouldn't be fully happy.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something else too. They wouldn't be fully happy with themselves either. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because for one thing, for somebody to have all those issues, that means you didn't take care of yourself.
Well, not all the issues at once, but if they have one issue,
It don't matter. It's
So y'all would date a man if he had high blood pressure?
yeah.
Well,
If it was
No,
one.
I'm saying if you met a man and he had high blood
Well,
pressure.
it just depends. It depends
No.
on how bad. But I will tell you
Mild.
this. I will tell you this. It will affect him. You won't be able to get
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
like it will. And that might be a problem.
That's what I'm about to say, baby. Look.
That might be a
Look.
problem. So you might end up cheating. You might end up cheating.
You can go to the gas station and get him one of them blue pills. You can't take the blue pills.
He can't take it because of the high blood pressure.
He
That'll.
still don't care. They're still gonna take that gas
Yes,
station blue pills. He's gonna have a heart
You
attack.
gonna have a heart attack.
And you
So
think
you better make sure you have a
No.
healthy. Do it. Uh-oh.
you got two girls.
Girl.
Hey, Kylie, you on the line? What's on your mind?
Hey, I'm going for Team Love.
Okay. We are too.
It's all about the mental state for me. How are you doing? Like, what's up?
What's up?
Hello.
Okay, you got a story you want to share with us, girl?
That was
Okay. She said she team love.
Yeah, because we know we said team
Love versus money.
Yeah, love versus money. Yeah.
Okay, what she say? Team love. I don't care about what's in your pockets.
What's up with your mental health lately? How you doing? I know
Okay.
that's right. How you doing? How Wendy used to do that? How you doing?
And then retribution on Norbert. How you doing? But yeah, so
Oh my
You don't
goodness.
want. Well, I'm married, but if I was single, I wouldn't want to date a man with health issues.
Any
No.
health issues.
I'm taking that on too.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Any health
Yeah.
issue. He can't
No.
have any health issues.
Because I'm taking that on too.
Right.
You know, I'm having. We're connecting.
Now
We're
let me
getting
ask
to
you
know
this.
each other.
Now let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Does that street run both? Is that a two-way street?
Well, if I had some and he didn't want to take it off, I understand.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want to.
But you just don't
want
wanna-
to worry and
Right.
responsible for
Right.
somebody.
Right.
and their health.
Yeah. Because when they say you are what you eat and
Yeah,
all of
for
that,
sure,
like
for
that's
sure.
really, really true. And really when you get past, but actually it really starts happening around that 40, but that 50 mark. Oh my God. That 50 mark will show you everything you've been doing.
Yeah.
It will
Yes.
show you what you've been doing.
Mhm.
Okay.
It comes out in the 50s. When you
Yes.
take them tests and all of that, it's gonna tell you.
Absolutely.
Yes. So you have to really be on your A game to survive and get through them 50s. Oh, Nina Marie. Hello.
Well,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Big screen.
Oh my God.
Miss Cat, you got a story you want to share?
Look, story about what? Look.
I'm saying like, would you? So you wouldn't date a guy either? That go for you too. If you had health issues, like 1 or 2 health issues, high blood pressure, diabetes, because those are the.
I mean, again, I think like what the other lady said, it just depends on how deep, like
Yeah.
how bad it is.
Yeah.
If you're like on your deathbed, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, at the end of the day, let's just keep it real. Like we're all eating crap and whatever the case may be. So it's like, okay, if you have some things that are manageable
Mhm.
and we can work it, but if it's like taking over my life and I gotta, take you to appointments every other day, and you can't go travel, you can't do nothing.
Now, when you start messing with my travel, we got a problem.
Baby, because
We got a problem.
that's where
We
my
got a
mental
problem.
break.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you get your
Yeah.
break. That's how
So
you,
that for me, that's when I cross the line.
The bedroom plays big action.
Oh
my
yeah.
God.
Oh
Because
yeah.
with some men, you
Oh,
have to
yeah.
beat them over the head just to get them to go for their annual visit.
Yeah.
That's
Like
true.
that.
So speaking of that, so we talking about the love versus the money, right?
Yeah. Versus
Okay, so what if a guy had a whole lot of money, but he
Was in love.
Well, no,
Okay.
no, he had a whole lot of money, but he couldn't. He had health issues or whatever,
Mhm.
or couldn't work it. What would you do?
Like, wait, I need some more wine for this. Look. A little bit more wine in the building, like.
My.
Who want to answer that first? Look.
He'd have to let me have a little boo on the side.
Okay.
And he'd have to be okay with that.
You think so?
Yeah.
So, is that okay? Like, what do you like? Doctor, let's ask Dr. Love.
He would have to be okay with that.
Look, let's ask Dr. Love.
I had to have some more wine because I really needed this wine.
So look, she said that she could do it as long as he allowed her to have a boo us on the side. What do you think about that?
So those are negotiations.
Right.
Mm.
Okay. So negotiations is, baby, I'll be with you, but I need somebody on the side to tap that ass. So, okay. Let me see. So, well, okay. So then that means she gets both
Both
the
best of both worlds.
Yeah. So that means she got her.
But is that a viable relationship?
No, no.
That's what I'm saying. Is that a
no,
real
no.
relationship?
No, because really on the cool, she really liked the guy with the money. She just they
Yeah.
just can't get down.
This a
So-
weird
Right,
time.
you see
Like
what I'm saying?
it's a touchy subject. Look, I didn't come on the show for this. Look. I ain't come on here for this. Look.
Get too deep.
Yeah, that's true.
It can get
That's
too
true.
deep.
That's true.
That's the thing. What you gonna do, girl? Baby.
That's the only way to work it out.
Here's the thing.
Somebody, team Shoney say, I'm done with somebody say, no, man. Somebody say,
But you hear a lot of women say that. They're
yeah.
done with love.
Yeah.
They don't have to have a man. I'm done after they've been through so much.
No,
They just-
Robert, I don't want you to be.
Oh, he say team.
Team money. He
No,
done with
he
he
say
take
team
money. He
money.
done with love. He didn't say money.
He
He
said
said money.
He say he team. See, a lot of people say they done with love.
I'm a hopeless romantic. I wouldn't say that.
I would never be done
I just
with
know
love.
this is not my season for love,
Mhm.
you know, considering my situation. But I would never say.
Never
I'm
say
done.
never.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't say
Because
that.
I think that like the crazy thing is like when you think, oh, I'm done, oh, I'm whatever, then that's when the
That right
magic
person
happens.
comes
Like
along.
that's
Right.
when
That's
you know what I mean.
That's true.
But
So-
I will tell you, at our ages, and you know, if widowed, single, I know you ladies are married, but widowed or single, at our ages, is finance a major factor?
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Because you
Because-
still have
because-
to live a
Because
quality life.
we're on the downside.
Okay.
We you know what I'm saying?
No,
We're on the
Get
other
ready
side.
to retire.
Yeah,
things
we're on
like
the other
that.
side. We don't have 30 years to build something back up
Okay.
again with
Gotcha.
somebody. You know what I
No,
mean? And at this age, we should have something financially set anyway. You know what I mean? That's why when it's time to get together and have a marriage, you should have something that you're bringing
Yep.
to the table.
Mhm.
Yep.
They should have something that they're bringing to the table, and then you both can discuss how you want to come together.
Now,
with it.
Yeah.
at this age, would it bother you if you brought in more than that person?
No, not at all.
No.
not at all.
For me
Not at all.
personally,
Yeah,
I'm just with stability.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And like you said, having that clarity.
Yes.
So we know
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So we have clarity as long as, like you said, you
Mhm.
bring something, I bring something.
Mhm.
For me personally,
Right.
me personally, I'm cool with,
Mhm.
because I'm gonna do my thing regardless.
Right,
I can't tone myself down
So
for no
if
man.
if that something is 20,000-30,000 a year, you okay with that?
And then she
Oh,
would
I
say,
about to look. I'm not cool with her putting words in my mouth like that. Look, I'm not. Look. I'm just gonna say this. In the way that my life is set up,
Yeah.
6 figures
Uh-huh.
to me in
Uh-huh.
this economy,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
where we should be.
Right.
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
Right.
Now, will I not talk to you or look at you some type of way if you're not?
Right.
But you come to me
Right.
on minimum wage, sir?
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's making a good 80. or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that,
that's what I said.
So
So Dylan-
But make it even fair.
Uh-huh.
50 plus.
50 plus is good, and I'll tell you why. Because a good woman can
Know how to
bring-
multiply.
Yes.
Yes. Look,
Yes,
we know
yes,
how to. We know
yes,
math, baby.
yes. We
You
know
know
how
what
to
I'm
bring
saying?
the best out of them.
Yes.
Like for instance, I don't even know if I've ever said this publicly or not, but I'm gonna say it. One of the reasons why I grind so hard and bust my behind because I want to be the breadwinner of the house, and you know why? Because my husband has worked so hard and so long for us. I want to retire him.
I love
so
it.
that he can
I
enjoy
love
life
it.
a little bit
Yeah,
and
I
let
love it.
me bring it in, and then we can enjoy it together.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Sure,
I've
sure.
enjoyed the fruits of his labor.
Yeah.
I want him to enjoy some fruits off of my labor.
I like
Yeah. That's really what I want. Like that's really what I want. That is
And
is my heart desire.
And see, that's the great thing, you
Yeah.
know, even with reverting back to the love versus money thing,
Yeah.
because I think that because of the amount of love
Yeah.
that you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
That it
Yeah.
makes it work. Like, so
Yeah.
is love enough? Maybe in some
Certain
situations. Yeah.
in some
Yeah.
circumstances.
Yeah.
So everybody's situation is different.
Yeah.
But at
Yeah.
the end of the day, for me personally, I don't have like this stipulation, like, oh, you got
The
all
beat and all that.
big,
Yeah,
because like
no.
you said, I can take anything,
Right.
and make it do what it do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the power of having a great
And
woman
let me just
beside
say
you.
this too. Let me just say this too. Let's say we're established women, right?
Yeah.
We 6 figures, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's just say we're entrepreneurs, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, entrepreneurs don't get all the benefits that a working man that's
There
still
you
No, we
go.
don't.
There you
understand
go.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's just say we get together and
You
he's
gotta
only,
there you go.
and he's only making 50, 60, 70, 80, whatever. Okay, but if we get together, I'm gonna show you how to flip that 50. You're gonna help me with this insurance. You
Yeah.
understand what
No,
I'm saying?
I get it. No, I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
But he has to have that substance.
Yes, no, he gotta have, he gotta be worthy of it.
Yeah.
He gotta be worthy of you
Yeah.
and me,
Yeah,
both
yeah.
of them.
Ah!
Yeah, both of them. Yeah, he gotta be worthy of
He
both
has
of
to
them.
have that,
Yeah.
that substance.
Cause don't come to me and get comfortable and lose
That-
your job.
Yes.
See,
that
okay.
That part.
That's gonna get you
That's
fired
the part.
real fast. Fired real fast.
And
No.
for me,
Yeah.
and for me, it's you okay with being stuck in this comfort zone.
No,
Yeah.
Every day I'm
no.
constantly trying to evolve neither.
Yeah.
I need you to do the
Right.
same. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
you gotta grow together. If not, you're gonna become complacent and then you're not gonna be compatible anymore.
Right.
Once you become not compatible anymore,
It's a slow down.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Team love, as a man, I can make my own money, but she's gotta hustle. That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
George.
for
That's
sure.
what I'm saying. I hustle.
Yes.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Yes, you definitely need a woman hustler. You got to have
And a
that.
man knows when he
Yeah.
has that on his team.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
He knows
yes,
how to
Yeah.
make it different.
yes.
For sure.
Wait a
But
minute, somebody said something about Scorpio. Hold on, I'm a Scorpio. Right
I
here.
gotta have
Nina
me
Marie.
some what?
I'm a Scorpio. I gotta have me some sexy time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nina said, look, baby, she ain't look, she ain't having it.
That's team love.
Love, Look, so far it looks like love is winning. Look, you know, hey.
We want to talk about the money. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
But you have to discuss the money.
You got to.
Yes.
You got to.
That's
So,
an important
so Miss
fact.
Kat, tell them again about, for the ones who came on late, tell
Gotcha.
them again about the conference, what we're doing, your wine, all of that. Tell them again.
So basically on June 8th at NRG, we're hosting a big financial literacy conference. It's called the Woke Money Conference. It's an opportunity for you to come out, network, get community. I mean, it's going to be everything. So what we're talking about is one of the panel discussions that we'll be hosting. It's called Love versus Money, where we'll be talking about love versus money. But that is just a piece of, everything that we'll be doing. So we'll be having workshops. We'll be having panels, vendors, the Woke Money Award ceremony. This is going to be hosted by Marcus Bowers, the co-founder of She's Happy Hair. There's going to be so many influencers, so many people in the building. You definitely don't want to miss it. So right now, like I said, what we're talking about is one of the panels that we'll be hosting, but it's just going to be so much. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And you know what makes me excited
Mhm.
is having this conversation now, because
Yes.
this is just a
This
snippet
snippet
of
it. Yeah.
what we're gonna be doing and talking about. So
Mhm. Yeah. And
it's exciting.
Yeah, so again, like we talked about earlier, for the ones who didn't get to hear it, you're going to be introduced to the cannabis game. There's going
Yes.
to be someone talking about cannabis. There's going to be someone there talking about buying a home. There's going to be people from the entertainment
Yep.
industry. You can learn about music, or was the music industry really what it was all wrapped up to be?
Mental health.
Mental health.
Yep.
Like there's over 40 different workshops.
Yes.
So if you walk in that room, there's going to be something that can take your interest, that you can walk away with some knowledge.
Yes.
Listen, it's only one day.
Yep.
It's only $50. You like we said earlier, you can buy 2 number 7s and number 8s at Whataburger for
There
the
you
kids,
go.
and that's $50.
There
So
you go.
invest in yourself. Yeah, that's it. Go to
There.
wokemoney.org for information.
Yes.
Reach out to Miss Cat herself. If you want to
Yeah.
inbox me, one of the ladies, that's fine. We'll get the message to her. But definitely come on out. We need this. Let me just say this right here. I commended Miss Cat on my podcast when I had my Love Doctor podcast on Tuesday. We brought her on virtually, and I commended her for even just pushing to do this, because
you.
a lot of people have dreams and goals, and I want to do this conference. I got this idea, blah blah blah, but they don't push forward and birth the baby and make it happen.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
kudos to her for being in labor and birthing the baby and doing it for us.
Yes.
Because she could have literally said, you know what, I got the knowledge
That's
on
it.
one, I got the
Sure,
knowledge
that's
on
it.
money. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Mimi. So the knowledge, she could have kept all this knowledge to herself,
Mhm.
but God laid it on her heart to bring this full fruition to people. She actually did this last year at the Hyatt, but
Yes.
she opened it up even bigger this year for the NRG so that it could be more space for us to
Yes.
be able to bring our friends and family.
Yes.
If you're out of town, I mean, take a bus trip in if a plane ticket is too expensive. We spend money on everything else. We
Yeah.
spend money on concerts and all this. And guess what? That's right, Kathy, Dr. Kathy, Kathy Tame. We spend money on concerts and
Yep.
celebrities and all these things. And guess what? We don't get a return.
Get
But guess
nothing.
what? Their bank account gets fatter.
Yep.
Okay, but you got somebody from the community that's
Yeah.
trying to bring you knowledge and wealth, so we can have wealth like them.
For sure.
So take advantage of this opportunity. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this.
Right.
And like you said, the
Mhm.
tickets are minimal.
Yeah,
And we did that because we wanted everybody to be able to get in the room, right?
right,
So at the end of the day, there's no excuse.
right,
Get you a ticket, come out, and get ready for greatness.
right. And so again, Miss Cat and myself are going to be on the Love versus Money panel, along with another couple, LaCream and
Mr. Donald Jinx.
Jinx.
Yep.
They're going to represent couples. I'm going to represent love, and Miss Cat is going to represent money. So we're going to be on the panel. And then, yes. Did you see that?
Yes.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Yes. That's what I'm
Yes.
talking about. That's right. So tell your friends, tell your family, share this. If you don't want to go, you got something else, tag somebody else. Be a blessing to somebody else and tag them. And like I said earlier to somebody else, if you tag that person and then that person gets blessed, you never know if they come back and bless you because you were the one who referred them. Let the favor and the blessings abound back to you for you sharing the knowledge and the information. Because Facebook is a little funny. The algorithm is a little funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't get it. So
Yeah.
if you share it,
Yeah.
if all of us share it, then the word can get around. So the second thing, I am going to be hosting. Can you put Houston Cigar Week up there, the link for it? I'm going to be hosting Houston Cigar Week. I'm going to be hosting the all-white party on Sunday, May 26th. It is the final finale. So thousands of people come out to this. Thousands of people come out to this all-white party. There's like a band there. Ed Lover's going to be there. There's a band. And there's some other people that are going to be there. But I'm going to have a section and a segment that's going to be in the Bella section. Beautiful venue with the stage and everything. I plan on coming in, giving some Love Doctor advice on love. You can come in and ask me anything you want to ask me. And also, I plan on matchmaking some people. So if you're interested in being in the room, come on out to Houston Cigar Week. Houston Cigar Week is an all-white affair. I'm telling you, we're gonna have a good time. And it's from 4 to 12, but I plan on doing my part between 5 and 7. Just on the Houston Cigar Week, just purchase the all-day pass. That's like $45. Purchase that. They'll have food trucks out there, all kind of stuff from 4 to midnight. So you literally can spend $45 and just be out there enjoying yourself. But you also might come home with a boo. And for depending on how many people I matchmake, Love Doctor she always got tricks up her sleeve. There's no telling what I might bless you with or the couple that I
Okay.
match make. Ain't no
Okay.
telling. I always got tricks up my sleeve. But I
All
need
right.
you to be there. I need you to be in the room. Come get this love doctor advice. Come get match made. Come have a good time. If you're one of the shy ones and you're in the room and you see somebody you like, but you don't know how to approach them, come tell me. Come tell me. Let's make it happen. Let's have some fun. It's the final day, the final finale of the Houston Cigar Week. We're going to have a good time. Let's close it out in love and fun.
I love it.
All
Yeah.
right,
I love it.
All right,
Yeah.
that's beautiful, Dr. Benita.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but you got any last minute? We gonna wrap it up?
We about to wrap it up. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets
Yeah.
to the conference.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all get y'all ticket for the
Cigar Week.
Houston Cigar Week.
Hey,
Yep.
and Dr. Benita.
And check out Houston Cigar Week. They got amazing things going on all week long, y'all. The city is on fire for Houston Cigar Week. Like, there's concerts, there's parties. I think they had a comedian show last night at the Rock House. Like, it is on fire. Check it out. But I'm just letting you know the part where I'm going to be is on Sunday at the all white party, the last finale of the event for the week.
Awesome,
Yeah.
girl.
We want to
Yeah.
say thank you, Miss Cat. We got to wrap
well,
it up.
thank
So we
you.
want to say thank you, Miss
Thank
Cat,
you for having
blessing
me.
us with your beauty and grace, girl.
Oh,
Yes.
look.
And
See?
you know what? And I'm like, you know what? Let me, you know what? Let me throw something in there.
Okay.
Let me throw something in there. Now, I just had an idea from sitting here, from sitting
Oh,
on this
Lord.
okay?
Here she go with these
I just
ideas. Look.
I just had an idea. If there's 2-3 couples, if I can match make,
Ooh.
you can walk out of there with some woke money wine
Okay.
and some taste of love wine. How about that?
She said
We're
it.
gonna walk out with some wine. We'll have it there for you, and then some other things that I have in mind. So
Okay.
let's do this, y'all. Let's do this, okay? We want to see you win. It's love versus money, but it's really
Love and money.
Yeah,
Look,
you know, it's
love and money.
Yeah, and I know people done gave up on love, so they say F love. I want the money. But just think about it. If you had the money, you get just a glimpse of love. I think you'll take it.
I think so.
You'll take it.
I
Just
think
a
so.
glimpse. Yeah.
Everybody wants love.
Yes.
Just like they want the money.
Yeah, that's
Look.
right. Any last minute?
I just think that this is going to be an awesome event.
Yeah.
How often do you get to be in a room for a minimal price
Yes.
and have so many options to learn so many different things?
Right.
I
So
appreciate that.
again, kudos to you, Miss Cat.
Thank you.
You're a real boss. You're
Okay,
a real
look.
boss. Putting
Thank
this
you.
together.
Thank you.
It's not easy, and we know it's not easy because, like I say all the time, money and love is the two hardest things to sell.
Yes.
When you walk up to somebody and talk about a life insurance, or
Yeah,
this, that,
yeah.
they don't want
Yeah.
to hear.
Yeah.
When you walk up and talk to somebody and say, hey, you know, do you believe in love? Blah, blah,
Mm.
you know, all of these things. But the minute something don't go wrong in your love life, now you want somebody to counsel with you
Yeah.
or whatever. Or the minute somebody passes and you didn't handle your business with life insurance or whatever, you want to do a GoFundMe,
Fish plate.
all this, whatever. If you come to this conference, I'm telling you, you can change your life literally by the information that you're going to get, and be great for yourself, and then pass that knowledge on to your kids. Let it be generational wealth, love, and all.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make sure,
Yeah.
look, make sure, guys, that if you want to get tickets, for those that may have just joined us, you want to get tickets or learn more information,
Yeah.
you can go to wokemoney.org. That's wokemoney.org.
Mhm.
Stay connected with us on Instagram at the Woke Money Movement
Mhm.
and the Woke Money Movement on Facebook.
Yes.
If you want to connect with us, for
And
sure.
if you can't go, give somebody to send.
Gift them.
That's right.
There you
Gift
go.
them. Gift them, because then they can come back and bring you the knowledge. And guess what? Y'all can win together.
There you
What
go.
if they mess around and go there and sign up for that cannabis class
Yeah.
and blow up?
Baby, hey, we tried to tell you.
We're trying to tell y'all so.
Okay, so that's not one time. Peaches. Before we go, we missing two of our sisters, Peaches
Yes.
and also Mimi.
And also
we hate
Mimi,
you guys
yes.
missed it.
We
and
missed y'all
we
tonight.
missed you guys so much.
Yes, we
But
did.
we understand.
Yes.
And Peaches, I'm gonna bring you a flashlight.
Yes,
All right.
y'all. Let's say a prayer out to Peaches, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's put a prayer out to Peaches, y'all. She has been
Peaches,
without.
that ain't funny.
She's been without power, y'all. Let's say a
Yes.
prayer out to her.
Oh.
Let's send a prayer up to God to touch those people, let them do whatever they need to do to get that power restored. I want to see her with her lights on for Memorial Day weekend. So let's touch and agree and say a prayer for people.
Amen.
They need to be consulting with HLP.
Exactly.
All right, well, the time has come, you guys. Thank you guys for
Well, it's
joining
been
us.
real.
And we're going to be over and out this camp. See you next Thursday.
All right, we out of here. Thank you for tuning in.